Jill Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition. Like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision why I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Of my name probably started where I rode the E-Train, fingers covered in ink.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the home team. To determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take line.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Yeah! Here we go. 47. Kill. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Roman Wilson wheels it in. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to him. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We've set of downs from 37. First and 10, around to Robinson. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Prescott here from the gun. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 7 7 yards on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense goes big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go, second down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completes a DK Metcalf. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. First down, here's Dak. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Metcalf working that right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Boswell able to knock it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6. But to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, it's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Stop. Right, 80. Right, stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits him on the in route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
On 2.
It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on third.
11 empty. Here we go. 180. Nice up.
Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. On third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. 180.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Just 3-0 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They're looking at first down here. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 10 at the 48-yard line.
12.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the San Antonio first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
11-90. Here we go. 11. 180. Legs up.
On first down, here's Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
180. 12.
Now a run here with Amari Huntington. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Let's get set. 11. 180. 11. Shot.
Here he is on third and short. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. Second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Kevin McPherson
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll sit with the return here. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
FTS back on early.
Dak now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing again is Dak. Lays up left side and gets it. Pickup of 17. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
And the Steelers, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers...
Dak off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. Pick up there of 39 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Gain on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
Working inside the red zone. That's caught at the 4. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing again, Prescott. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. The Steelers push their lead to 3.
Bengals 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right in. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger game.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from San Antonio coming up. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
11-90. Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Go well.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. It almost says he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big.
To the air again. It's Burrow. On the move. Headed right. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate. That's how he did the placement. Excellent. It helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They'll run with Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. Right in. 12, 12, 12. Cut.
Burrow from the gun. Has it in close. He has the touchdown. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games that this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wilson with a return here. He's stopped on the run back to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing on first is Prescott. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Looking one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You've got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Prescott now on 3rd down. This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That's taken at the 15. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Cut. Cut. 180. 180.
Looking to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break.
11. Here we go. 180. What is that? 11. 11. 11. Stop.
One final shot before the half. He's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. A Lamar Hunt trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
12.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this. You covered the Seahawks calling the preseason game. Pete Carroll was there. If he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT Kate. 11 MT Kate. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they called that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
It's a pick of 33 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Hey, 47.
1st down, here's Dak. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 46.
Prescott here from the gun. Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play. receptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Win the early battle. Give it a leverage. No man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
I'm one, ready?
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
He's good set. 180.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
180. What is hot?
It's Hampton on 2nd. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 180. What is hot? 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Hot. 180. It's hot. Hot. Twelve.
Burrow on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So it's 2nd down coming up. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
12.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
11 mighty. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
3rd down, give to Hampton. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Here we go.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Bengals with it, 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run.
On 1, ready?
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Cut! Wide 80! Wide 80 shot! 11, MT, take! Cut!
Trying with Hampton. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Kate, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
Gun! Cut! Wide, cut!
Play action now. Burrow buying some time right. The right side caught by Smith. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11. Cut!
On first down, here's Burrow. Complete here to Hampton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
11 MT. 12. Cut!
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. It's inside the 10. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 21, Steelers 10.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wilson with a return here. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Flush down out to his left. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Dave, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Dak off the play fake. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does lead them. Dak now from the gun. That's caught. He's got Washington. They're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just enough to throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10, Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver, and it sets up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And we put everything he's got behind it. It's complete inside the 35. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within one score in the 4th.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Walk in down fan.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
She now get a stop.
Throwing again, Prescott. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT Kate. 11 MT Kate. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. That's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. 12. 11 Thomas. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's got Hampton underneath. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. The Steelers calling their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 5 DBs out there for the Steelers, 3rd down.
Here we go.
Hampton now up the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league. You got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first. You start holding auditions for someone who can.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Hot. 180. 180.
Here's Burrow. Going with a screen to Hampton. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT Kate. 12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play, that's him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky.
So first down from the 41.
What's this say? Hey, can. 11.
Burrow back to throw. Nice game left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wants it. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Right 80. Right, he's hot. 11.
Now an inside give to Hinton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Stay with him.
Again, it's Hampton. It's inside the 10. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. Clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 28, Steelers 18. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Play action, Prescott. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. He then swatted away. We're looking at a huge gain.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.